Hi, it's Beckham's. We're back. Like I said, I'm trying to do a little bit about my past, my revealing of who I am, where I came from. Well, let's start with the first memory. My first memory was at 6.5 months old. It was like I was woken up, crawling on the floor with my diaper, my dress, and my mom was behind the couch, and on the end table was some guy. I still don't even remember his face. I could if I got into EMDR if I wanted to, or I could just ask God, whichever. But all I remember was that I was supposed to take like a snapshot, like a memory, a feeling. And then after I downloaded that, I went back into oblivion. It was like I wasn't even there ever until like 5 years old, 6 years old, somewhere around there. That's when CPS tried to come and get me and my sisters from my biological mother, who still today will not tell me the truth about who she is or anything. She still also uses my name for bills. So, yeah, beware. Be careful. Your family isn't always your family. And family is the one you make. Remember, everybody can be tossed away. It's the good ones that you keep. Yeah. The ones that want to help you, want to help others are the good ones. Well, so I did EMDR like when I was like, I don't know, 7-10 years ago, about this picture from when I was a kid. And in it, I noticed that my mother, my biological mother, was smiling at this guy who was looking at me, and all I felt from him was disgustingness, just disgustingness, like he wanted to devour me. And some in me said, don't worry, I got you. And so I went back to oblivion. Throughout my life, I've been molested. Yes, this is not a good story, not for everybody. I've been raped. I've been beaten. I've had a lot happen in my life, but all I gotta say is here I am today. And I'm stronger for it. Yes, it was a bad situation. Each person has their own issue about things, and God's gonna take care of it at the end. That's all that matters. But so that was the first day at 6.5 months old that I actually remembered using my heart, to pay attention. And it was amazing. But I think about it in the past now. Well, I used to think about it, not no more. I do now for recording reasons, to help others, I hope. That through my testimony, and maybe they can find some kind of peace, So yeah, I've always led with my heart. When my brain don't work, because I'm bipolar, I let my heart work. My heart tells me everything. Tells me who to believe, who is a deceiver, everything. I've been like radioactive empathy all my life. I tell the truth 100%. And if I don't, it's because I feel that you are not my friend and no one I should trust. And frankly, I'm going to tell you right now, I don't trust anybody except for God. Okay? And that's not my fault. People have even said, hey, I want to date you, but it was all a trick. Okay? Yeah. Just to make me feel a certain way. And all it did was confuse me because I don't get hurt that easy. What I get is pissed. I got rid of fear a long time ago. When? Let me think. When did I get rid of fear? I think it was the last time I went to the hospital for mental issues, bipolar. That was the last time I decided not to fear anymore, you know. When I look like I don't trust you, it's not because I'm afraid. It's because you're going to make me do something I don't want to do. And that is to confront you. First of all, bring it to the light, always. And let's see what happens when you back a rat up. Push them in a corner. Watch what happens. Then they'll show the real fucking colors. And yes, I've met some people that took 10 fucking years to show the real person of who they are. I was patient for 10 freaking years. And then I seen it. Yeah. This person hid a lot about herself from me. And, but I knew. You know, God tells me everything. He always told me that she had hope. She's not a lost case. Nobody's a lost case except for someone like Trump, who, believe it or not, I think is the Antichrist. But then there's someone behind him that I see, and we all know him to be someone of a puppeteer. He's like the main orchestra of this whole situation. So be careful who you actually vote for, because that could be the real Antichrist. Because Mr. Puppet Man, Orange Man, to me, looks like a puppet, the false prophet, most likely. Okay? I don't know. I don't care to know, because I'm not in that moment. I'm not worried about that moment. What I'm worried about is saving lives, their spirit, their soul. Okay? To bring them to God, to bring them to Jesus. That's what my purpose is. Okay, yes, I have many, many purposes. Okay? God don't just make a tree just for shade. Okay? I base a lot of my belief out of the King James Version Bible. I'm about to get the Ethiopian Bible to read up on that. I hear there's some pretty good stuff in there. Can't wait. I was denied to read the Satanic Bible by the same person that brought me to the Lord, who, by the way, was not my friend. I told you about that on another video. And, yeah, but that was denied to me, and I still think about reading it, but I don't want to, you know, because I already know the devil's tricks. I know all of them, okay? I play the game. I am the Jezebel because I was thrown onto a bed and made to do things that a man wanted me to do, and they called me the fornicator, but I was forced into it. Okay, so yeah, that's what Jezebel means. Okay, yeah, don't get it twisted. Go read your book again, reread it, never stop reading it. Yes, never stop reading it. I'm going to tell you now, she sounds like she's the worst woman, but no, she's the one that was forced to do it, okay? Men, forced them. And people like Jay-Z and Beyonce, yeah, they're all in on that shit, okay? There are bad women, and the day that I found that out hurt me like a mother. I couldn't believe to think that a woman who is supposed to be nurturing, okay? Any woman could do that. But come to find out, they do. That was very hurtful to me. That hurt me more than anything, I think. Because I know what a woman can do. I do not ever underestimate any woman. Okay? Don't ever. Oh, no. That was your biggest mistake, Trump, and anyone else of the satanic cult. You underestimate women. Yeah. If we're not doing something, we're watching. And that's going to be a testimony about you when we go to Judgment Day. Yeah. So God bless. Good luck. And I'll keep recording. Becky out.